What's up, guys? We got Batman Dark Patterns #1. Let's get into this book. Before we do, hit the like, hit the sub. This is done by Waters and drawn by Sherman. Great issue, first issue. It's been out for a couple weeks already. Just getting into it. So let's hit that like, hit that sub, and let's get into this book really quickly. We have Gotham at its always Gotham's at its worst. We start off this story with just mayhem going around, just a regular night for Batman, and he has all this stuff to do, but he's really waiting for that bat single to go and figure out what's going on with Commissioner Gordon. He goes there. Before we even do that, we get there. He sees it, but check out the art. The art is so beautiful. It's very gritty. I like the dark shadows. The book is just great, and especially with this kind of art for this kind of story, this kind of content is great. So let's get going with he's called to this scene where this guy has been tortured. He has a bunch of all these needles sticking out of his body. He's been tortured horrendously, every nerve being hit. And Batman can already tell that this guy, whoever did this, is a pro. No blood anywhere. He didn't. It's just the guy. It's like artwork, and Batman needs to figure it out. 2 nights ago, a lawyer had been killed kind of the same way, and Batman. There's already been 3 people that's been killed, so he knows there's a pattern. So he's going to start off with a lawyer, and all his files and everything were tied up and were not released to the police. His office was not searched, so Batman knows maybe something's going on here. So he goes over there, and he can already tell something's. The security hit him hard. There's a lot of them. He wasn't expecting this much security just for a regular building, so he knows that the lawyer was hiding something. Apparently, this killer is targeting people that have been wrongfully lost lawsuits where they have lost a family member or somebody important to them, and this is what the killer is targeting. And so Batman is getting, he got shot up pretty good, so he's getting cleaned up by Alfred, and he figures that out. So he has a bunch of files with a bunch of names that kind of go in the same kind of category, and he figures out that the last two were ABC order their names, so he knows what the next person's gonna be. He heads over to that guy's house, and he's waiting, and he hears that the killer is in there, and they hear them yelling and screaming, and then he breaks in there, and it's like the scariest dude you ever see. This guy has like knives sticking out of him, tacks, anything that's sharp is pretty much in this guy's body sticking out. And Batman can already tell that this guy's not a good fighter, so he's like, oh, I'll make short work of this guy. So he kind of like, I'll hit him in the throat and then punch him in the stomach. But then he realizes that like if I do that, like there's so many things sticking out of this guy, I would probably kill him if I actually did that. So I need to figure out a different way of fighting, which really threw him off his game here. And the guy gets kind of a little bit the better hand over Batman, and he's super strong too. Like he's like, this guy should not be this strong. The person that's in the house that this guy was gonna murder shoots the gun widely, and he escapes. And we figure out that this guy is gonna be called, I guess, the Wounded Man. And apparently, in the medieval times, this guy would, I guess, hit other. I guess his whole thing is, I'm going to give you pain so you don't have any more pain. I guess that's what we're going with. I thought the issue itself was really good. I thought it was a fun issue, very gritty, like I said, and I can't wait for the second issue, but I might wait for the trade. Leave a comment below. It's been out for a couple weeks if you guys are enjoying this. And other than that, hit that like, hit that sub, and I'll catch you later.